Is it really? Yeah. Her name is Crafty. Yeah, girl. Let's see here. CraftyRia. Yeah. CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said, well, CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. CraftyRia, yeah. CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said, well, yeah. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. Ever since she was a little girl, she said, I like to make things with my hands. I like to make some art that I can put up on a wall, or maybe put it in the mail, and maybe someday someone will get it, you know. Yeah, you know I like to make myself some Christmas cards. Yeah, I like to make all types of stuff. I like to take little scraps of paper, I like to put them all together real cool. Yeah, don't you know that it's fun? I like to do it, yeah. Yeah, say CraftyRia, that's the name, yeah. CraftyRia, say it now. Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. She does now. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool, yeah. You know, she streams on YouTube, it's true. You just gotta put a name right in there, hit subscribe. You should, yeah. And all you ever see are both her hands, you know. Makes me kind of suspicious, you know, that's all I'm saying. You know, maybe she's not a human being. I mean, it's possible. We got all types of things in the chat. You know, we got cows, we got chickens, we got people who supposedly have faces. We got all types of people here too, yeah. You know, maybe she's, you know, maybe she's some kind of creature. Maybe she's got tentacles. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got tentacles and she's got hands, animatronic human hands on the ends of two sticks, and she just puts those in front of the camera and does all the crafts, which would make it even more impressive than it already is. You know, just the dexterity involved in such a thing. You know, it would be ridiculous, you know. Yeah. Don't you know her name is CraftyRia? I figured out a secret. She's an octopus. I said she's an octopus, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. Stuff I said. Yes, CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. You know, I figured out a secret. I always wondered how she could make all her crafts so fast. Turns out she's got 8 tentacles. She can make 3, 4 different crafts at one time. She could be making a Christmas card over here. She could be unboxing like VB crafts and flamingo diamond paintings and sealing wax embellishments with the others. You know, she could do all types of stuff, man. You know, all at once. You know, she could split her octopus brain into all types of different, you know, things. Yeah. She's tough, yeah. Let's talk about it. CraftyRia. She streams on YouTube, yeah. CraftyRia. With her human hand extensions. Makes all sorts of stuff. I said diamond painting. Diamond painting. I said diamond painting. Just one pro use. You're sick in the head. That I'll tell you what, that boy ain't right. He just say he ain't right, man. Let me tell you, you know, jeez, dude. CraftyRia, she's tough. Yeah. CraftyRia. CraftyRia. Yeah, maybe she has an OnlyFans. Makes all sorts of stuff.
everybody. It's CraftyRia. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Today is Monday, March 10th. I hope you are all having a great day. Let me know how you are doing and how the weather is in your part of the world. Welcome in, Christine, awesome moderator and channel member. I appreciate you very much. Welcome in, Susan, Ann, Destalou. Glad to have you guys. Susan and Ann are both real life friends, meaning we've met in person at least once. Thank you guys for being here. And Destalou, thank you as well. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's kind of it's warmer now than it usually is, maybe around low 60s today. So spring is coming. I'm really happy about that. And yeah, so there is that. And let's see, today I'm going to do a Mad Lib out of this normal Mad Lib book. Wrote 2 new pieces today. One is for a class and the other is for a reporter. Excellent. And weather is cold and rainy. It'll be warmer tomorrow in the 70s and sunny. Yeah, it's going to be in higher 60s and up to 70 in the next couple days. So that's going to be really nice. Welcome in, Carol. You're in the house. Have a good crafty night. Carol, thank you for being here. All right. So I'm going to do one of the Mad Libs out of this book. And let me see. Let me put the Mad Lib thing in here. All right, and I will call out for the different words, and then you guys just put them in the chat. And unless I have a volunteer, I will pick the words. We'll do the best we can. We'll muddle through it. Welcome in, Cece. You're going to listen while you tend to a few things. That is fine. It's 45 and raining. Ew, that's cold over there. Hopefully you'll get some warm weather soon, Cece. I didn't mark my words off here. Let's see. We have this kind and this kind. I usually do this before the stream. That, just so I know how many of the different words we need. This one here, we need this one and this one and this one. And that one. Oh, this is an easy one. Okay. Let's start with some nouns. We need 4 nouns. And let me put this in here. So we need 4 nouns. Everyone feel free to put a bunch of nouns in the chat, and I'll try to keep track of them and put them in the story. All right, today I think I'm going to do, oh, thank you, Christine. Christine will keep track of them. You're awesome, Christine, and put them in the story. All right, Christine will keep track and put them in the story. Today, Anne and her nouns, I love it. Anne's kids, I'm sure, are helping with the nouns. Okay, toe jam, booty grease. I love it. All right. Today I think I'm going to work on some spring cards because, you know, it's about time. Spring is in the air. I have some spring and I have some Easter. Let's see what I have. I haven't looked to see what is in here. This is some leftover spring paper from Echo Park. Of course, where else would it be from? And I thought I could use some of these pieces that are already cut apart. Try to use up this pack before I open a new pack. And I have some of the stickers. I have this paper. I have some of these larger sheets over here that have not been cut yet. Another half sheet. This, I think this is 2 packs put together. Let me see. Oh, I know this is 2 packs. Does it say this is Hello Spring And then what is this one? Of course, it's cut off. Celebrate Spring and Hello Spring. So they are the 2 packs, but they go perfectly well together, you know? So we have the little frog who is really cute. Spring is in the air. All of these. I'm going to try not to cut. Oh, there it is. Celebrate Spring. I'm going to try not to cut the big sheets off the get-go. Am I doing my sketches? I didn't plan on doing sketches, but I could use sketches. I don't know. I don't know where my sketchbook is at the moment. I just thought I would, that's a good idea. I should do that, is to take, I know, see, I have all these good ideas, to take a whole pack, you know, fresh, maybe after I'm done with the spring, and just go through my sketchbook and make one of each with the stuff. I have this piece here. It's a pretty big size. That, You Are My Sunshine, but there's also that. That scrap. That's Celebrate Easter, but it looks springish. It doesn't look Eastery. Choose Joy. Hello Spring kit. This is Celebrate Spring. So yeah, these are just a bunch of stuff in here. So yeah, we have this. We have that. And then I also have, I have this Easter kit, but I think we'll do Easter cards another time. These are a couple open Easter packs. I also have this kit. It's Echo Park, but it doesn't match the other ones quite as well, the Spring Market. All right. Welcome in, Ange, by the way, if I didn't say welcome in. I also have this smaller thing. This is the spring stack. I could use some of these for background papers. This is from Die Cuts with a View. I've had it forever. I have some embellishments in here and in here. Some are spring, some are Easter. Like a lot of this stuff's Easter, but there's also a bunch of spring papers. So I have the matte stack too, so I can use some of this to matte some stuff. And also this one here. So there, and this other big pack. So I've got some blank colored papers. I'm just looking to see if it has anything. Oh, just some scraps. Okay, so I have those of 2. I have those. I don't usually use these because I've been so stuck on using those, but those are there. And I have a bigger drawer of larger stuff. This hasn't been opened. I love Easter. Let's see. That we made last year. Oh, these are some Easter cards too. Probably to recycle. And just some scraps of, okay, so there's nothing really in here. This is for Easter, more. Okay, I will put this back. Easter, Easter. Those are too thick. These are Easter. And there's my llama book. Okay, there. So there, we have that. Let me put this back. I don't need that big drawer then. I'll stick with springy stuff, and then maybe next time we'll do Easter stuff. I found this paper in my stash. Isn't that adorable? I don't know who makes it. Let's see. It's the Paper Studio. Random Easter eggs. I'll put that with the Easter paper. And of course I have my normal stuff. I have my flowers and my glitter paper and all of those things. Okay. No, my camera's exactly the same as it always is. I don't move my camera at all. My camera stays on a boom and it doesn't get moved at all from stream to stream. So maybe your view is just different on your PC. I don't know. Okay, so here we go. I have those things and these things. So we have I Was Made for Sunny Days. Now that looks more summer pack to me. That looks more, but it is from the spring kit. But it looks like it would be in the summertime. That could go on the inside of a card. Live Life in Full Bloom. That would be for a larger card. These are big. Big. I may not have a lot of cut aparts that are small. Scrap paper. Again, big. Scrap. Okay. I could do this Live Life in Full Bloom. Let's do that one. The Paper Studio is Hobby Lobby. Yeah. I knew I've seen that somewhere. Let me grab a card base. So this is a normal size card base. I could do some of these larger ones. I may use the back instead of the front. I don't know. But what if I did... Oh, that paper's pretty though. I was going to do something different. These flowers match. These flowers match. All right, let's do this then. I moved stuff all over the place. We do need 4 nouns. So if you would like to put some nouns in the chat, please do so. So I'm going to cut this at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And this will go on here. And where is this? Here we go. Live Life in Full Bloom. I'll have to get a piece of bright paper to put behind it. Let me see what I have to decorate it with before I decide what color I'm going to use. I do have this stuff. This stuff's really cool. Oh, it goes the other way. Here we go. I think that would look kind of cool along the bottom. Let's do that. Let me get some scissors. Give this a little trim. I'm going to trim the very top of this. This was cut originally with my Cricut paper cutter, and it always leaves a little funny lip on the paper. I don't like the way that trims paper. And I'm going to trim this down, take off some of that white, just so more of the background will show. There. I am, and I will be putting a mat under it for sure. Let me see if any of these colors, I wanted to see what embellishment I used first before I decided what color mat I was going to use. Maybe this color. I want to try to use some of these papers up that I never use. There's that. Oh, this one is a little lighter. Let's use the one that's a little lighter and brighter. Do you guys know what the difference between a hippo and a Zippo is? Yep, I'll put this thin mat on behind it. You tell me, put in the chat your answer. What is the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? Don't look it up. You cannot cheat. That's part of it, maybe, Ange, but what's the rest of it? What's the whole answer? We need full, entire answers. All right, so we have that yellow background. That works well. Like I said, I want to use some of these things up, and we'll put this down here, and let's see what else. What else have we got? What's in here? Oh, these are some Easter. These are Easter embellishments. Okay, let me put them with my Easter stuff. Easter, you go in the Easter pile. And here's my flowers. Oh, I have birds too. The answer is, one is very heavy. The other is a little lighter. There's this purple. So yeah, Ange had half right. Half right. You get partial credit. Look at this little bird. Yep, let's do the little bird and let's do this big old flower. Let's do it. Okay. Let me put it all together. I need a drink. When I said it was a little lighter, it made me think of that joke. I haven't heard that joke in forever. This is definitely directional since there are stems. Well, I guess some are upside down, so I guess it's not necessarily directional. Okay, here we go. Put this down. Yeah, I think I do eventually want to do a challenge where I use a whole stack of paper, you know, a whole collection from Echo Park or anywhere really, and use my card sketches and go through. I've also seen a sheet load of cards. I guess they'd call that, what would they call that? Like, what do they call it? Kit busting or something like that. There's a name for going through a whole kit. See how many cards we could make out of one kit. I think I got these vines from, maybe it was Oriental Trading. I think. Possibly. Maybe Temu. I don't remember. I think I've had them longer than Temu. All right. My nose is very tickly. All right, we have some nouns. Let me get those in the story. I feel like I am going to sneeze. Toe jam. Love it. Love the toe jam. Makes me think of the song. Do you know what song has toe jam in it? I'm full of trivia questions today. Toe jam watercolors. Compartment drawers. And parachute. All right, next let's do a verb ending in ing. Oh, toe jam. No. We don't use toe jam watercolors on my channel. Well, I guess technically we just use toe jam watercolors. That's pretty gross. I wonder if I could use these little leaves that I have left over. I have 2. If you guys know the song that has toe jam in it, let me know. Put it in the chat. I could just put a couple extra over on these pieces over here. That'll work. Maybe just to make it asymmetrical. I'm going to take this foam off the back of this. It's not sticky anymore. And it adds a lot of dimension. This is already pretty thick, and I don't want to add too much extra dimension. It will pop up off the page. As you can see, it's a little bit curled anyway. Put the little birdie up there. Okay. Let me put these 2 little pieces on here. I hate to waste them. You guys know me. I don't like to waste supplies. We'll put that one there. There. I can't think of the name of the song that toe jam is in. Oh, you guys know. Put it in. Help me out here. I can sing the line. I'm singing it in my head to get to the title. Oh, I got it. I had to sing halfway through the song. Do you guys want a hint? I can tell you who the song is by. All right, I think I'll leave that as is. Kind of pretty. Live life in full bloom. We have a little birdie up there who's awfully cute. A nice flower. Some vines across the bottom. Toe jam football, yes. What's the name of the song? You got the words. That's right. Yep, yep. Toe Jam football. That's what Gurgle gave you. Well, that's the words in the song, but that's not the title of the song. It's a Beatles song. I dropped stuff on the floor. Let's see. Put that back over there. That fell on the floor. Come together. Yes. Did you had to Google it though, or gurgle it? You had to gargle. Did you have to gargle, Ange? Okay. Now you had to gurgle it. Well, now what am I going to do? Let me do something with some stickers. Let's see what we have sticker-wise. That birdie is cute. The bicycle is cute. Let's use the bicycle, or that flower too. The flower is similar to what we just did. Come Together by the Beatles. I almost said the Beagles. Beatles. All right. Do I have any of this? I have this left over. Oh, I have this piece. This is pretty much the same flowers as this, but I would like it on a non-flower background, really. Maybe with a bit of flowers at the bottom of the card. That might be good. Let me put it back there for a minute. Yeah, I definitely want to use some of this stuff up. What's the back of that? Nope. Okay, I like the yellow. Let me get another card base. Is this the right width? Okay, this already has a neat little border down there. I think that is kind of cool. Normally I would cut that off, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it. Put this behind it there. It kind of separates the two. And then, let me see what I want to do. Is this too wide? No, it's not. Okay, excellent. Let's do something with that. Or the bicycle. The bicycle would look good on there too. Possibly, because the bicycle is yellow. No, I think I like the flowers since they match. I'll do the bicycle with something else. Go back on. Go back on, bicycle. I'll do those flowers. And what else? Maybe some butterflies. Okay. Let's do it. Use up these scraps. Like this is a scrap that I wouldn't know what else to do with otherwise. But that will fit on there quite perfectly, I would think. I need to cut this at 4 1/4 or 4 1/8. And then there's just that little piece left for something else later. Let me see. I could trim this down also. Thank you, Ange. A lot of the things that I use are available on my Amazon storefront, and there is a link to it. I also have an Amazon wish list. if anyone is interested in contributing to the show, a lot of the stuff on my Amazon wish list I would use on the show. That's pretty good. I need just a super duper sliver off one side of that. There we go. So I'll put this down, and then this. We're going to use up some scraps today. All right, come on, tape. There we go. Let's do it. Tape. Across the top. Normally I would use a piece of ribbon to separate this, but it already has that built-in border. Oh, you guys, do you guys like Thin Mints Girl Scout cookies? Let me know if you guys like Thin Mints. Because, oh boy. If you like Thin Mints, and if you have a Wendy's near you, Wendy's has a Thin Mint Frosty. They're really good. They're very good. Just saying. I don't think they don't, my local dollar store does not have Frosties, but Wendy's has Thin Mint Frosties. And let me tell you, they are good. They have a Thin Mint sauce, and they're so good. Oh, yes. So what the sauce is on the Frosty is it's like ground up. If you take those Thin Mints, the gluten-free ones, and you ground them up and you put them in like a Hershey's chocolate sauce, maybe with a little mint extract, but you have to grind up the cookies because it has that little bit of a crunch in them. Oh, so good. So good. I haven't seen a Samoya Frosty. All I saw were the Thin Mints ones. And they're so good. The sauce is like a chocolate sauce, but it has the ground up Thin Mints in it. And they're so good. So good. So good. I've also seen Aldi has some Thin Mints that are very good, or dupes of the Girl Scout cookies that are good. They're probably not gluten-free though, but they are delicious from what I understand. I have not actually had them. But the Frosty. The Frosty is good, I will say. All right, and then let me see. Oh, I could put one of these butterflies there. Or not that. Not that. I have the birds again. I think I want a flower though. Let me go. Let's do a butterfly. Since we did birds on another one, I want to put something there. I put this little sticker down in the corner. It says Live Life in Full Bloom. It's got those same flowers. We ordered a few boxes of Girl Scout cookies from somebody that we know to help them out. And they're gone. That pink one looks pretty good. I did see the gluten-free ones. I did not try those. I did try the new like brownie cookies, and then we got the peanut butter ones, the peanut butter sandwich cookies, and then a Thin Mints. So I got 3 boxes. I seem to think I got 4, but I guess not. I guess I only got 3. Yeah, we do like to help out the local troops. Especially, you know, the kids. It means a lot to them to sell them. So I don't mind. I know they're expensive, but I don't mind spending the money to help them out. I like good causes. The peanut butter sandwich cookies are good. And it seems every year they're putting fewer and fewer in the box. But, you know, what are you going to do? The only thing I don't like about these butterflies is they're very thick. So for putting it through the mail, it is not a great idea. Are they all that thick? I guess so. It just seems like this one is very thick. Let me get a different one. Are they all the same thickness? Yes. Well, I don't know. This one seems thinner. Let's put this thinner one on. Okay, good. The gooey glue stayed on. This one seems a little thinner. This one is super duper thick. And that would cost extra to go through the mail if it's that thick. All right. And let's see. Let's see what other papers I have here. This and this. On the floor next to me because it is taking up room. How about this? Choose joy, and then I'll do that happy spring. They are wood. They are wood. So I can't pull them apart. Oh, Destilou, we were chatting. Okay, Destilou, did you hear about the Frosty? Tell me if you heard about the Frosty that I talked about. I'll say it again if you did not hear. I wonder if this would fit on a regular card base. Hold on. Technical difficulties. I have too many things in my cart. And it's hard to get to my card bases. Oh, this would just fit. It would. I don't have to make a 5x7. And I could do a plain color background with just a border of something down there. That'll work. All right. Let's do that. All right. I'm going to set these card bases right up there. Up. If when I look for my card bases later and I'm like, where did I put them? Say up. I'm going to trim some off of this side to even it up. Oh, now there's... All right, I'm like the mother who's cutting their kids' hair, trying to get it even on both sides, and you take off more and more. Okay, let's get a plain color paper. Or let's first pick a sticker. See if there is a border that is long enough. I don't have very many borders left. Crocheting, okay. Is this border wide enough? No. That border is not wide enough. Ooh, but there is this border. Possibly. Or something else. Let me put crocheting in the Mad Lib, and then we will decide what border to use. Okay, we have adjectives. No, we have nouns. We have the verb. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adjectives. Yeah, I think I will use a paper scrap for the border because this is really a big wide border and I could use it on a bigger card. I don't want to use it on this. So I have this paper scrap. What's on the back? Nothing good. Let's see what other paper scraps. I have this piece, which is sort of floral. I'd rather save that for a different thing. So that's a thought. The yellow is a thought. I'm going to use that for another card. This, I think I might do with that one since it is floral. I hate to cut a huge piece of paper for that. What's on the back of this? Oh, there's stuff on the back of this. I may use some of those things. Sometimes I use these as paper scraps, but I don't want to cut that apart because it's got stuff on the back. So what am I going to use? Let me think. Maybe just this yellow. So in here I have, what do I have? I have blue. If I do this with blue, this and this piece of yellow across the bottom, and then maybe a flower or something, that might be kind of cool. It's got that brown and just yellows left in here. Let's do that. Put something on each end of the border. Yeah. I mean, on the... I usually just put like a flower in the middle of the border. Or I have a different idea. Oh, your idea gives me a different idea. Let me take this border off on like this, right? Instead of putting something on each side of the border, cut the border, put an embellishment, and spread it apart. This, I think, border goes really well with that. So let's do that. I'm going to set this border aside. So I'll put something in the middle of the border. Yeah. An embellishment in the middle of the border. We'll do that. All right, so 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then this will fit on there like that. And this border is going to get cut and spread. I like it. Now I just need something to kind of go with that border. That's big enough to fill in the gap. Oh, these are what I was looking for. I found these flowers the other day. These are patches that you put on your clothes. I'm just going to kind of sort of stick that there just to get an idea. I'm not sticking it down yet. But like that. That flower would be big enough to cover up a gap. Probably the light pink since it matches really well. Let's do the light pink. I got these patches from, I think, BB Craft or one of those companies. I got them to use as embellishments because they're really thin and they have like the glue on the back. I think you can iron them on like your clothes or whatever, but of course this isn't clothes, so I'm not going to iron them on. I suppose I could iron it on paper with my mini craft iron, but it's just easier to just glue it on for me. So this is fun because I like using up scrap paper as much as possible before I open a new pack. If I had round bling, I might have a piece, but I'm not sure. A piece of round bling would go really good there, and it would be too hard to put regular bling in a circle because it never comes out like a circle. So I'm not going to do that. So let's see if I put this here. I'm going to cut it right like that, and then I'm gonna put this here. Yep. And I'm gonna use this strip here to kind of line up where I want to put the other piece so it's even. Doesn't have to be exact, but there. And now it looks like there's a whole piece. There's a whole piece. Thank you for that idea, Ange. Let's do 2 balloon dots. And if you're just watching, these are balloon dots. I get them from Amazon. They're on my list. Not wish list. They're on my storefront, my affiliate link. And also from Temu. They are very inexpensive. They come in these rolls. And you get about 15 rolls of these or so for what you would pay for one box, which is like one roll of the expensive Glue Dots brand. They're not acid free, or at least it doesn't say they are. So if you're using them, if you have to have acid free, then stick with the expensive ones. But for card making, they're perfectly fine. So there we have that. That works perfectly, and you'd never know that that wasn't a full length of whatever. You could do that with ribbon or anything. I totally forgot about that hack. I do want to add something glittery to it, though. I believe. I ran over these with my chair. They fell up underneath me. I wonder if these would, the border for this would make a good circle. Let's use this pink border. Since it's not as thick as regular round bling, let's give it a try. Because there are two different sizes of bling. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm going to try my best to make it look like a circle. Now you could cut it out with a die cut and do something really fancy with this, but you know, you don't have to. You don't have to have die cuts to make beautiful art. I keep forgetting to look on Amazon to see if they have more of these butterfly stickers. Okay. Oh, look, there was just that little piece left over. All right, so I think that does look pretty good. I want to press them down really good. And in case you didn't see, these are the butterfly stickers. They come in the different colors. Of course, I used all of the light pink, which was that, and it comes with these strips. And the dark pink, we have red, we have gold, and a couple clear ones left. And I've used this trim on a lot of different things. It is fun. It is awesome. I love these stickers so much. And that trim looks really good. And since they are two different size pieces of bling and they are kind of set apart, I don't think it stands out so much if it's not a perfect circle. If you're using just one size of bling and they're close together, you'll definitely notice if it's not a perfect circle. I can tell it's not a perfect circle, but it doesn't really look that bad. Just the trim. I know, right? And just the trim. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I love the trim. I'm going to use some of these extra little pieces here just randomly on that background since I have a couple. The trim is beautiful. And I also had, it's all gone, there was a multicolor one. So, yeah, definitely awesome stuff there. So I just put a few of those pieces randomly around just to kind of jazz it up. And I'm going to take these pieces of pink. I'm going to just stick them on here just to get rid of this extra big piece of acetate. And I'm going to get rid of this acetate because it's not perfectly, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see there the imprint of the butterflies. It's not perfectly smooth and it would not be good for a shaker box. Otherwise, I save the acetate sheets from stickers whenever they're really nice. But these have the shape of the butterfly sort of imprinted on them. I love those butterflies. I believe they came from Walmart. Not Walmart. Where did I get that from? From the dollar. No. I can't talk. Help, help, help. From Amazon. Get it together, Ria. Get it together. I'm a professional. I'm a professional, you guys. This might be a good border underneath that, but now that we've done the other thing, where's the other border? We could do the same thing with this border and use that small piece in there. Let's do that, because why not? All right, we have some adjectives. Pungent, holographic, wretched, illicit, and septic. I love the peacocks. Okay, pungent. I love this, pungent. Pungent, holographic. It would be funny if those two were switched, or even wretched would be good for that second one. Oh, no, this is good. Wretched. Wretched. Illicit. And septic. Ew. I love it. It's perfect. Did you put septic in there? Okay. We're almost done, actually. Let's do a number, a numeral. All right, I'm going to use this. I'm going to do the same thing with this, because why not? It's a good way to use these small pieces of border up. And that is my theme today, is using up my scraps. Yep, that would be good, because this is kind of like watering flowers, and they're flowers. Okay. I put that over there by my desk. Okay. When I'm looking for it's hanging off my desk. I remembered my cards were up. Okay. I'm going to trim this a little bit on both sides. So the more of the paper shows. Yes, very good. Let me see. I wonder if I have something that is close to this color. Of course, we know it's not going to be in here. That is yellow. That is not close to that color. But I have stuff in here. And what do I have in here? Any solid colors? No, these are all things. I have green. It's probably not wide enough anyway. And I have paper. Oh, you guys, I have cool birds. Oh, look at that cool ribbon. Hang on. Oh, there's cool stuff all in the bottom of here. Why didn't you guys tell me? Why didn't you tell me I had all these birds? These are die cuts with a view papers. Welcome in, Michelle M. I'm using up scraps. Scrappagesness. Is that a word? Scrappagesness. Ooh, this has birds. All right. Oh, look, I do have colors. How are you doing, Michelle? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope so. Oh my gosh, there's so many of these birds. Hold on. Look at all these birds. I think I got a lot of those birds. There's this ribbon from one of the swap groups that I was in. I'm pretty sure someone sent me those. Okay, this, I could tell you, these aren't going to be wide enough. But, let's see. Oh, look at these birds. These are from Carlson DeLosa. Aren't these? Oh, these are so cool. Purple and blue. I'm going to have to do something with some of these birds. They're amazing. Okay, I like them a lot. All right. I don't remember who sent those to me. This is close to that color. They are awesome. And there's this paper that has birds on it. So I might do something with that. So I have all of these colors. Oh, that beautiful light purple. And then, of course, this darker blue, which is not right. But this here is just a lighter color of that. So let's go with that. Oh, there's another bird paper. That's not it. I thought I just saw another bird paper. There it is. What's back here? That. Okay. These are, I think they're 8 by 8. Yeah, so they're not wide enough to cut down to make a card base. Carson DeLosa is an education distributor for schools. Oh, that's cool. So these are probably, I wonder if someone got these in a kit for the bulletin boards. I've seen bulletin board stuff in the Dollar Tree. There's 2 of each. There might be 2 of each. And they're facing opposite ways. So we have those and those. I'm going to sort them out. This is my ADD, my ADHD. I'm doing one thing. It's, oh, no, wait, I got to sort these birds out. Those kind of match. And there's that. That does not match. This is a matching game. Those do not match. Oh, but these 2 do match. Orange, no. No. Those 2 match. These 2 match. Oh, there's a yellow that's like that. I thought I had an orange one like that. These 2 match. And then the rest don't. Okay. You use a lot. Okay, okay. That is good to know. Now I know where they came from. Somebody had sent them to me in a swap. I bet it's a lot cheaper to buy them like that for bulletin boards than to buy a pack of these at a craft store for crafting, right? I bet. I bet. That's just my guess. What else is in here? Okay, this is all solid papers, and then what else? We have that, that. Okay, we have that. All right, I got sidetracked. Okay, back to the project at hand. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. Pardon my sidetrackiness. This will work though. I'm a professional. So I'm going to cut this at 4 1/8 by about 5 3/8. So I'm so easily distracted. Look at these birds. I want to sort them out. Okay, that fits. That goes there. And then I have this piece that does not fit, but we're going to do what I did before, and we're going to make it fit. I'll cut it right about like that. There we go. And let's see. Let me take one of these pieces. I'm just going to lightly lay it down to get an idea of what color. 37,000. Okay. Yes. Or I go to clean something and it's like, oh, look at all these things I found. 37,000. Okay. Now we need a letter of the alphabet. Maybe the yellow or the gray. The gray might be good. The blue is not going to work. It's going to kind of clash with that greenish blue. There's no dark blue. There is orange. I used pink on the other one. Oh, I like the orange. I like orange and teal together. They look really good. And if you're just tuning in, these are patches for clothing that I'm using, and they make great embellishments for cards because they are not very thick, but they are like embroidered, and they look like a really cool embellishment. So that's what we have there. And this paper is Die Cuts with a View, and it is, I don't know if you can see, it is textured. The camera probably doesn't pick it up very well. Oh, come on, tape. Why are you not taping? Come on. Tape. Come on. Do it. And split the border across the middle. Yeah. I'd have to have a longer border. I'd have to have a longer border. This one here isn't very, isn't long enough for a thing, but it's a scrap. It is a scrap of a border. Okay, we got that. Tape. All right, tape's working better now. I think what happened is this Die Cuts with a View paper is kind of glossy, and I don't think it the tape likes to stick to it. Tape at the top of the card. In this case, you mean this tape? But see, I like it at the bottom only because it is flowers, and it's like the watering can would water downwards on the flowers. No peeking out from the green. No peeking out from the green. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? The tape peeking out from this, you mean? I don't think there's anything on there at all. There's no. I don't see any tape. I was like, what do you mean? Okay, I got what you're saying. All right, I'm going to eyeball it this time. And then we'll put this here. And I don't want to block the words Happy Spring, so it'll go just like that. That'll work. I'll use 2 again. All right, let's see if I can get it to go just like that. There we go. So there, I'll put some bling on here. I'll get my regular bling. Oh, I do have a, look at this. I did have a circle. I thought I had a piece of circle. I'm just curious now to see. Oh, it would have been a little too big for that card. That's what I was thinking of. It's crazy when you know you have something. Here is a big piece of bling. I'll put it right there. You know that isn't what it's called. Oh, stickles? I'm going to put some bling in the center of those other pieces. I already got the bling though, but that's fine. With just 3 little pieces of bling there. We have the flower there. I don't want to put a piece of bling as the center because this is already a little bit thick and the bling will make it much thicker. Stickles. All right, so there, that card, that's done. We'll call that one done. And let's see. Let me see about doing, I got to do one of these. I just have to. Hold on, I've got flower spillage. These came out of the thing of flowers. There. This has a bird on it, so I'm wondering if any of these would go good on here. Maybe the red or the yellow. Whoops. That yellow is better. Or maybe the orange. I think the orange will go good because there's a lot of orangey colors in here. Let's do that. Use that as my background paper. What else to go with it? There was a sticker of a branch. Not on there, but maybe. Oh, that already has a bird on it. Never mind. Never mind, for there is already a bird. That would be probably good with it. This here, somewhere. I'll keep that in mind. Yes, they do. If that was red, it would be bloodshot eyes. Right? They're blue bloodshot eyes. Yes. Or do any have the red? I don't know what these birds have been doing. That one has red around it. No, I don't see any with red bloodshot eye. Stoner birds. We're going to call these from now on. These are stoner birds, okay? My stoner birds. Let's see, that's a good size for this card. I'd like that bird to show. So I'm going to cut this paper. I'm going to waste some of this paper. Oh, there's that one though too, but I like this one. I'm going to waste some of this paper. I'm going to cut it on the other side of the word spring. Here. Stoner birds, yes. My stoner bird paper. And I'm going to cut this at 4 1/8. And I know, it's wasting the paper. Just get an idea where I want to cut it across the top, sort of. Right about there. And then make it by 5 3/8. There. So we'll put this down, and then this bird will go here, and see that still does show that bird. And it says it's a spring thing. It's, yeah, good colors, good colors. I was thinking of the same thing, and you know why? Because I want to get that Carson DeLosa off, and there is a lot of white space around the bird. So I'm going to cut it a little bit. It's got a little bit of the printing. I'll see if I can go in there and neaten it up. I don't mind the white showing, but it's a lot of white. I think it's good to have some of the white showing because it'll help it stick out from the sticker. I mean, from the paper. I'm going to see if I can cut off just a little bit more of this where those words were. There. Okay. That does look a little bit better. I guess it depends on what you use it for. If you would keep all that white there. But there, that does have a little bit of white. The orange, I think, looks really good with the this paper. There's a lot of orange in the paper. Now I need some sort of a ribbon or something along the bottom. No, that's too wordy because that already has words. Maybe some glitter. or maybe this. And that way it's not, because that matches the some of the words. That's the right color. I'll do this. I will do this. It is the Correctamundo color. And I'll put a flower on there, of course, because, you know, why not? Let me see. I think I need to take a little bit off of the side of this. There was, but it has a bird on it already. And the bird it has on it is much smaller than this bird. So, the tree branch sticker, see, this here, it already has a bird. So, we'll go with the thing on the thing. My desk is a disaster. Okay. Let me put these. I know, Crichton. I hear you. Crichton is noisy. I don't know if you guys can hear him. And this is not cardstock, it's just regular thin paper. It's die cuts with a view, kind of like copy machine, copier paper. I don't know if you guys can hear him. He is insane, that bird. That a bird. Okay. Put a little bit of fabric tack on the back of the leaves. And we'll finish going across. Yes, he's crazy. That bird is nuts. So, Christine, do you have cockatoos? Are they out this time of year? My friend in Australia told me that there's cockatoos everywhere right now. Yeah, Crichton is crazy. He's an African gray, so he's not. You don't have them. Do you have them at all? Or just not now? Last time we went to Australia, I was so hoping to have wild cockatoos just come and like land on my arm, but they did not. Only in the zoo. Okay. All right. Let me see. Where did I put my flowers? Down here. Oh, I have these. These are what I was looking for earlier. And I also have those. All right, let's see which flowers are going to look the best. Your niece is in Melbourne in an apartment and she has them visiting her balcony. Oh, I love that. My friend is in Sydney or near Sydney. So she says they're out in full force all over the place. That flower kind of looks good. It's about the right color. I'll just go with that. I was hoping that when we went to Australia last time that there would be kangaroos just hopping up and down the streets, but no, they don't just roam around the town, which is very sad. I had to go to the zoo to see kangaroo. They say if you go out of town, like on the train, that like 20 miles or so out of town from Sydney, you can see kangaroo. But yeah, I was very disappointed. They're not just hopping up and down the streets of Sydney. I don't know. I was hoping. Every place we went, I looked and looked. Where are the kangaroo? Where are the? And I'd ask everybody, where do I have to go to see kangaroo? And they all said, oh, you have to take the train 20 minutes out. But we did see them at the zoo, and that's fine. I've seen them at the zoo here, though, too. I want to see them, like, in the wild in person. Same thing with cockatoos. I want to walk down the street and have cockatoos land on me. That is my dream, to have that happen. We used to have a cockatoo named Snoopy. It was an umbrella cockatoo. The cockatoos that they have, they are like sulfur-crested cockatoos, are the ones that I think you see more commonly on the streets, in the parks, you know, that sort of thing. But I want to see them in person, in the wild, roaming around. Oh, I was going to use this flower. Well, it's too late now. I already put the other one on there, which is okay because the other one is fabric and adds a little more dimension. I might just add, no, because then it blocks the words. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave this card alone. I'm going to leave it as is. We have one of the birds. We have springtime. We have a felted flower or an embroidered flower. Very cool. I love using up scraps. All right. And I think we need a letter of the alphabet. Last call for letter of the alphabet. And then what am I going to make? Now, what am I going to make now? I have these pieces left over. I have this. I have that bicycle, which is really cute. With this "You Are My Happy Place," or just have it say happy. Yeah, they are out in the country for sure. All right, let me grab a card base and let me get some ideas in my head, like what I'm going to do with some of this stuff. What am I going to do? Definitely, I think the bicycle, but I have to decide what paper to put behind the bicycle. Oh, I have other scrap papers here. Here's others. There we go. And I have this. This has bicycles on it. Oh, there's the green fence. I have green fence sticker. Okay. I have green fence So what if I did this paper in the background, a green fence sticker. I popped up the bicycle somehow. I think that would work. Let's do it. Elemento was one letter of the alphabet. That is funny. Yes, Elemento P. Did you see, I saw in like Facebook Reels or the short videos that they are changing the way the alphabet song is sung. So it's LMNOPQ rather than Elemento P. I don't know. Elemento, and spelled like that, right? Elemento, if that's a word. At least in my mind. So yeah, we have this. We could pop this up on some foam dots. I think that would be good. I would really like to have powder to put behind it, but I do not. I don't want a fussy cut around that whole bicycle. It's too much. You will sing it how it's supposed to be sung. Well, these days they're saying it's supposed to be sung totally different. Unless I put this on yellow and cut it out. Or maybe that brown paper. All right, I'm going to put the bicycle up there on top of the birds, but upside down. Let me cut a piece of this. At 4 1/8. By this way, 5 3/8. There. So we have that. Very nice. I lost my card base. Okay. So we have this. Now, I don't know if it's true that they're really doing that or if it's just someone trying to get people excited. There's this brown in here. The tires and basket of this bike are really brown. But if I mat this bike on brown, it is really going to take up a lot of the thing. I'd rather not. Mat it on brown. Okay, Q is the letter. Okay, now we need, the last word we need is an exclamation. Yeah, I'm going to just use pop dots on the back of this. I'm trying to think if I have anything in here that is powdery to put on the back. I do not. I have no powder. I do have powder, but I can't get to it. It's across the house, and I'm not going to walk across the house. So we're going to just leave it. If I'm really careful with this, after the stream, I can go get some powder and put it on the back of it. These card bases are not the neatest. Stick it against my clothes. Okay, I stuck it in my pants right now. Let me stick it there for now. This is a better card base. Okay, and let's put that over there. All right. Then there is this I should cut it first before ripping it off. There. This fencing, and I need to poke out these pieces from the middle. Pokey. You poke out. You poke. Oh, I wonder if I could just stick it to my finger and have it poke out. Yeah, that'll work. There, see all these little blue pieces? I don't need the pokey tool then. I just got to get them off my fingers. All right, let's see if how many more of these I can get off. All right, I might need the pokey tool for some of it. Nope, got them all. Let's get rid of all these little pieces that are stuck to my finger. All right, and I'll put them closer to the bottom because it is like a fence. Obviously, it is a fence. It's very much like a fence. It is exactly like a fence. There we go. The fence is really cute. I like that fence sticker. I probably won't put something like directly on the fence sticker. You've been cleaning out your aunts that passed the house. She kept every card she ever received from her 21st birthday. You kept them, but you don't think you can recycle them. Nope, I understand. I totally understand. But yeah, you could definitely make copies of them. I had some other... That one's really big. Where's my regular stuff? These are little. I have bigger ones. Where are they? That's not them. That's not them. I had them just a little while ago. I swear I did. Okay, we'll just use this. Did I have them out on my table? No. Okay. We will put these small squares. They were like this, but larger squares. I'm putting a lot, only so the sticky back does not stick to the card. Normally I don't put this many. I did stick it to my pants, but it is still very, very sticky. When you want stickers to be sticky, they're not. When you don't want them to be sticky, they are. Isn't that the way it always works? Yeah, you could copy them. If you have a laser printer, you could scan them and print them, because a laser printer will print them really nice. Or a color copier. Or go to your office supply store and get color copies made. It would be expensive to inkjet print them at home, because inkjet ink is quite expensive. You could probably ask the office supply store to copy them on cardstock for you. Especially if you buy a pack of white cardstock from them. I'm not sure where I want to put that. I might want to put a sentiment up top. Like, you are my happy place. Yeah. So let's put this, you are my happy place, across the top. There. So that's really cool. Yeah, and it's not going to stick down. The back of the sticker, there's enough pop dots on there where it won't stick down to the card. And then that just is kind of up there. And it's hard. It probably doesn't look as three-dimensional on camera, but in person it looks really good because you do have the shadow behind it, the natural shadow. I like it. I think it's quite cool. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to do anything else to it. Yeah, definitely print it on cardstock. And if you have a color laser, and that's pretty much the same as a color copier, and you could scan and print it at home. And it's a lot cheaper to use per page than inkjet. Inkjet printers are so expensive to use. No printer at home, yeah. All right. If you know someone that has a printer that would like the cards, you could see if they would print them for you, and then they could print themselves a copy as well. Something like that. You might be able to, you know, sweet talk your friends into something like that. All right, so we have that and that and that. We have these left. I'm going to put this with the summer stuff, I think. The sunshine, and then this one here. I think those are more summertime to me. Pish Posh. Okay. Pish Posh. Where did I put my pan? Here it is. We will read the Mad Lib, and then we will skedaddle. Let's see. Pish Posh. I will save the rest of these for another project. This could go on the inside of one of those cards. So can these. These, you know, when you get these, you could always put these on the inside and handwrite your little message on those. Those are a great way to use those journaling blocks if you're not a scrapbooker. And then we have all these little pieces that could be used for another card. Very cool. All right. Let me put these things back in the drawer. There. Okay. let's get out what we made today. So we have the bicycle and the bird. I guess Crichton got very excited because we were playing with birds. And we got this, that, choose joy. Well, let's see, I'm running out of room here. There we go. 6 cards. That's not too bad. Not bad. I didn't do anything on the insides of them. But yeah, I used no glitter paper at all today. No glitter tape. The only glitter I used was that flower has a little bit of glitter on it. But nothing else. I did use bling on a couple of the cards. Only on 2 of the cards. So 1/6 glitter, 1/3 bling. That is like crazy for me, you know? But I did use a lot of scraps. Like that was a scrap that wasn't big enough for a card. That was a scrap. So yeah. The watering pot and the joy. Yeah, I like the way the choose joy. I didn't like the choose joy until after the card. So, and I like this live life in full bloom. That's my favorite, along with choose joy. Of course, I also like the bicycle. So, yeah, that was fun. I hope you guys had fun. Let me read the Mad Lib. We'll see what we came up with. All right. Here we go. It's out of this book, The Maddest of Mad Libs book. And there are 5 Mad Lib books. This one is Peace, Love, and Mad Libs. All right, here we go. It is, did you ever have one of those days? Dear Diary, what a pungent day. I forgot my gym toe jam, so the holographic teacher made me do 100 crocheting jacks. I was late getting to homeroom and the teacher had me write 37,000 times. I promised not to be wretched ever again. And if that's not enough, I was in the bathroom and dropped my report in the watercolors. I can't turn in a soaking wet compartment drawer, so I'm probably going to get a Q. Did I mention someone spilled a bowl of illicit soup all over me at lunch? And worse than that, I bit into the apple and cracked the filling in my septic molar. Pish posh, I guess I just got up on the wrong side of the parachute this morning. I guess it's better than landing on the wrong side of the parachute. Because that could result in not being alive anymore. Thank you, Christine, for picking the words today. You did a great job. Excellent words. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I know I am super behind at posting those in the group. One of these days I'll get them all caught up. They're in my phone, at least most of them. I just have to post them. All right, you guys. Let's see, my schedule coming up. Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, I'll be on Twitch. Thursday night at, yeah, septic molars. Thursday night on Twitch, it's a secret stream where I'll be playing music. Maybe Sunday at 2 on Twitch. I may or may not be doing a Sunday stream this week. And then I should be back Monday for next Monday, but it's St. Patrick's Day. So don't forget to wear your green if you come. Otherwise, someone may pinch you if you're not wearing green. So there we go. Maybe I'll have to do green on every card or something. I don't know. Not St. Patrick's Day cards because then it'll be too late. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do next week. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. So there may or may not be a Sunday afternoon stream on Twitch. But if there is, I'll post it in the group. And if there's not, I'll post a message in the Discord that there is no group or no you know, stream Sunday. And that is it. You guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. And I will see you next week for some leprechaun shenanigans or something. All right, you guys. Let's see. What else? Anything else exciting? No, that's it, right? All right. Oh, and also if you have Amazon Prime, you can get a free sub on one free sub a month on Twitch, and you can watch whatever streamer you choose ad free. So if you're not subbed to anybody else and you want to use your Amazon Prime, you can use that on my channel. No ads, no commercials if you have a subscription over there. Alrighty, you guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you to the mods. Put your mod love in the chat. Christine and Angela, you guys are awesome. Thanks for doing the words, Christine. And thank you to my awesome channel members. I appreciate you very much. You guys take care. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. And I will see you next time. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.